What's good, YouTube? Y'all know if I'm coming to y'all this late, that something has to really be on my mind. I just got finished listening to the live stream from Symbol Critic. If that's how you pronounce it. If I'm not pronouncing it right, I'm sorry. I always get tongue tied on that. And that's why I titled this video what I did. To me, this is just my opinion, so I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but at the same time, people's toes gonna be stepped on regardless. But in my opinion, I feel like the game changers are co-signing for this whole long shot thing. Listening at them talk, some of them, it sounds like some of them don't even believe the words that are coming out of their mouth. I understand, that Rex said that I understand that Rex said that he doesn't want, that he, wants the community to give feedback and stuff like that on what the future of the game will be when it comes to long shots and things like that. But to me, that's I know it's out of his control, but to me, it's kind of like it's an excuse because here's what's gonna happen. I'm still gonna give my feedback. I'm still gonna make my voice known. But looking at the reality of the situation, it's like this. If you sell, their EA is looking off of, like they said, what the journey did for FIFA. I think a lot of people bought FIFA. More people buy it every year because more people play it every year. I don't think the journey had anything to do with those sales increasing. However, because they added the journey and sales increase, that's what they're going to cap it on. So let's go off of that. If people bought FIFA for the journey, I think a lot of people thought that it was going to be a story mode type of, or more like a more in-depth create a character mode with the story along with it. And the reason why I think that because it was a very similar thing that happened with Madden this year when people heard there was going to be a story mode. The majority of people had it in their minds that this was going to be a mode where you would be able to create your player. Everybody was like, oh man, we're getting superstar mode back. We were hoping that it was more of a superstar mode. And then when it came out that it's not, then it's like, okay, so maybe we'll get it in connected franchise, and we didn't. So, I think, like I said, that's why people bought FIFA was for that reason, But here's what's going to happen. Here's what I feel like is going to happen. And I don't want to be like optimistic or negative or anything like that. I'm just being real about the situation because I'm looking at all of this from a business standpoint. EA says franchise mode increase, so resources aren't going to go to franchise mode because to them, people are happy with it. Why? Because more people are playing it. Madden sales, I think, go up every single year because more and more people, younger kids are getting older. They're playing Madden. People are getting back into football. That's the only way to do it in video games is with Madden. And so, them adding long shot, what's going to happen is, yes, you're going to pull some more people in. And what they're going to turn around and say is, oh, we put long shot in the game, sales increased. Maybe we should do a part two. And, Sim was sitting there saying, listen to Rex. And I said that too, y'all. So, but I had to think about it like this, I understand Rex is coming out there saying that, but to me, it almost feels like a consolation type of thing just to give you hope for next year till they do something else that we don't like. And then they'll do the same thing, give us hope for the following year. I don't know. I hope that I'm wrong about that. However, I kind of feel like, even though, they're saying, give us your feedback. People have been giving feedback on Madden for years. And still, we do not have a superstar mode in the game. So what makes them feel like, what? I don't understand, why now it's, oh, give us your feedback. And, it'll determine where superstar mode, where story mode goes. If it goes into a superstar mode or if it just stays and you hear part two of the story. The fact that the community has been asking for a superstar mode since superstar mode left the game. You know, if they, to me, it's like if they haven't listened all these years, what makes us think that they're going to listen now? You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they are going to follow the money, because here's what EA is going to sit down and they're going to talk about. They're going to say, well, we put story mode in the game, but sales went up, but a lot of people are wanting a superstar mode in the game, and there's going to be more, at the end of the day, these guys are going to buy the game, because that's the truth. As much as we complain about stuff, as much as we voice our opinion on stuff we want to change, at the end of the day, doesn't matter how upset you are about what they're doing with Madden, you are going to buy it, because it is the only football game on the market, and nobody wants to play a year-old football game. You see what I'm saying? So I really feel like it's going to, I don't know. I kind of feel like we're going to get screwed in the end. We're being told to give our input and stuff on this. However, once we give our input, are they really going to change? Because the fact of it is, the reason people are so upset is because we've been asking for years for a superstar mode. And then one of the guys kind of made a reference to, Madden Ultimate Team being the minority casual gamer or Madden gamer. To me, that's a slap in the face. There is no way in heck that Madden Ultimate Team is the minority, because, and maybe I misunderstood what he was saying, but that's how I took it. Because not only is if Madden Ultimate Team was the minority, they would have trashed that concept a long time ago. No, EA they're probably making more off Madden Ultimate Team than what they made from the initial sales of the game. Not only that, but Longshot even directs you to ding, 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 Madden Ultimate Team. You see what I'm saying? So for the casual gamer who, hey, I want to try story mode in the game, they play this, they get these cards, and they're like, oh, I want to use these cards. Where do they go to? Bam, straight to Ultimate Team. It doesn't even take them to franchise mode at all. You see what I'm saying? And so then you're pushing Ultimate Team. From a business standpoint, it is very, very smart. It's very unique. It's very creative. But from a consumer standpoint, you're left kind of out in the rain without an umbrella or a rain jacket. You see what I'm saying? And you saw the storm coming, type of thing. So I don't know. I'm upset about it, because to me, it's like, listening at them talk about that, it's like, dude, you have got to be kidding. Do you not hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? Now, is long shots gonna be cool? Yeah, but another thing that's like a slap in the face. Don't sit here and tell people that you don't have to play long shot if you don't want to, or you're essentially getting you're getting a movie for free. No, we're not getting it for free. We're paying for it. We are paying for the game. Therefore, we are paying for long shot. It's not free. It's not an addition. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, here's a reward for buying Madden. We're going to throw long shot in there. And there you go. It's a football movie. No, man. That's why I said I feel like these EA game changers, they kind of, it seems like they're, I don't want to use the word selling out, but it's kind of like they're part of the problem. They're part of the problem trying to push this agenda. And I understand that, okay, EA executives and marketing, this is what they want. Okay, so why is nobody, with their pitchfork? Rex is kind of like the punching bag. If something goes wrong, everybody's fussing at Rex or Oldenburg, and those aren't the guys we need to be focusing our attention to. We need to be focusing our attention to the marketing and to the tops, the head honchos at EA. You see what I'm saying? Because things aren't going the way that we want them to go. And, really with Rex and Oldenburg, their hands are tied. They're not the overall, he's the creative director, but he has people that give him, direction and insight as well. And sometimes, marketing is going to trump that. Same way at EA Play, they're sitting here like, we're going to be the ones to give it because we have a community support, community give back type of thing. That's bogus, man. You know what I'm saying? If I had a choice to see gameplay at E3, a trailer, or see it from a YouTuber that I watch, a month later, I would rather see it at E3. And I think that the game changers should have stood up and said, no, as much as we would like to be the ones to release this gameplay, we would rather y'all show it to the fans because they don't want to wait. You see what I'm saying? That wasn't a marketing thing. If it was a marketing thing, that was done with their agreements, because like I told y'all, they did have a meeting about some of this stuff. So I would like to know what was said and went on in that meeting. Because to me, like I said in the earlier live stream, it seems like they're, the game changers are happy about it because, like I said, everybody's going to be coming to their channels to see this gameplay footage. You see what I'm saying? So it benefits them. So why not stand up and say, hey, no. I think that if I was in those shoes and I had a choice to say, hey, we'll give you exclusive rights to release gameplay, but it'll be a month from now, instead of us releasing it at E3, I would have to say, no, give the people ain't going to be happy about that. How? Because I don't even like that. You see what I'm saying? I think it's really it's bad for business whenever you're basically selling Madden off of word of mouth at this point. You see what I'm saying? And when you have games that come out, like for instance, Dragon Ball FighterZ, that game doesn't come out until 2018, and yet gameplay is already out. Not a trailer, not gameplay trailer, actual gameplay. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Spider-Man, God of War. All of these games that are coming out next year already have gameplay. We have not seen a single thing released by EA or Madden. And I understand what they're saying. I understand that the game changers are going to be the ones to release it and things like that. But like I said, my point is that's insane. That's a slap in the face. I don't want to have to watch one of their channels to get it. I want to be able to see it straight from EA. I want to see what they present and what they putting on the table. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to listen to somebody else's input on it, just to say, oh, I want to hear it from Sim, or, I want to hear it from Shop or iMaverick or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking those guys. They doing their thing. But at the end of the day, I'm not watching their channel now, to see late breaking stuff. You kind of forced to go watch it. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to seeing it from the source. And I don't know, man. That live stream really just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because you can't sit there and I mean, Sim was really taking up for Rex, really taking up for Rex, and like I said, it's not Rex's fault, but he kept pushing that. Y'all just give y'all's feedback, give y'all's feedback. We've been giving feedback since '08 for Superstar mode to come back. It ain't came back. You see what I'm saying? So if they ain't listened all these years, my thing is, what makes us think they're going to listen now? But yet and still, I'm going to continue to get my feedback. I'm going to find out executives. If I got to email EA the same email every single day, it upsets me, because how are y'all going to sit there now and say, oh, well, if the feedback is bad for it, or if the community wants to go in a different direction, we'll go in a different direction, when they haven't done it all this time. Like I said, I think what happened was Rex tried to stand up for us and get us what we wanted in the game, but EA was like, nah, bro. No, we're gonna go ahead and do this because we want this extra money. Like, I would like to see how much they made, how much they profited from Madden Ultimate Team last year. Because I can't fathom that they didn't make any money. I really truly believe that they made more money off Madden Ultimate Team than they made off of the actual game itself. I truly believe that, because it's an all year thing. They are still, like today on Twitter, the developers, Rex and them, giving away their Ultimate Team cards. It's almost time for the next man to come out, and they're still doing stuff for Madden Ultimate Team. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. That's just my rant. I guess I'm just venting. Man, I feel like we need some game changers that's going to get in there and actually tell the truth, tell it like it is, man, and say, nah, what's best for the community or what's best for us. I understand there's some things that we probably don't understand in there, but at the same time, you can see through some stuff, man. You can put two and two together and see what the real image of what's going on is. And the truth is, I feel like EA Sports don't care for that community, because if they did, then we would have the game that we want, instead of what they feel like they want to put out just to make even more money than what they already making. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's a business. Till next time, and God bless.